I'm Taneka Rubin, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking it and you up next. Keys and queens go hard. Rising star on the big scene, make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat, don't settle for less. They put you through that test, your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, heard it say go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
And let's go, SLT Nation. What it do, fam? Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next. That's right. This is a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. 5th year doing this, y'all. That's right. 5 years on the grind. A year that we have coined the big nickel. And even though we got close to 900 shows, we are still on this incredible mission. We started back in 2020. That's right. We're going all across this country. We're going into our communities and we're finding rising superstars who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. Kevin, today we are going to affect your mindset. Basketball is more than a game. Today it is about leadership. It is about accountability. It is about a mindset of doing big things on the court and off the court and using the game to be bigger and better than yourself. So coming to the family without further ado, representing Sierra Vista, Arizona, even though she's a child of the globe, she has dual citizenship in multiple places. She played college basketball, started in community college, and grinded all the way up to Division I. FAMU. Let's make some noise. She was part of the 2024 national champion Montverde, and she is the elite social media guru and author of the book Winners Win. Well, today I feel like a winner. You feel like a winner. So let's make some noise and bring her to the stage, the assistant coach of the Montverde women's basketball program, Coach Taneka Rubin. What's cracking? How you doing today?
Oh my goodness, I'm doing well. That energy, I feel the energy. Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for being on this one. I feel like just from doing my research, I'm a better person, Coach. I'm a better I didn't watch social media content for 4 straight days. And I swear to God, I got 10. I'll be at work. I say, you can change that right now. You can change your mindset right now. You know what? You need to listen to Coach Rubin. And we're going to talk about that. Welcome to the show, Coach Rubin. If this is your first time or your next time, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Come on, Kevin, put your L's up. Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the other side of the You Got Next logo, the Quiet Storm. Shh. All facts, no cap. The head coach, KT. Kel. Ooh, did you have fun researching this one like I did, man?
I did, but will you stop calling me by my government name? There are people looking for me, B. Jones. That's the second time you've done that.
I told you to pay that JCPenney card off, man. I don't know why.
No, I'm not paying them off. I'm not. But Coach, B. Jones, for the first time, I got a question from a fan.
Really?
Yeah, can I ask it?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Coach, somebody wanted me to ask you, why is Jennifer George so awesome?
That is hilarious. Man, why is Jennifer George so awesome? It's so many ways to answer that. One of the things the biggest takeaway I've had from being her friend is that she takes action incredibly quick. So she has an idea and she's just an executor. So she gets things done.
Well, you know what, Kevin? We got to take action quick. We got to be decisive. We got to have this show lined out. So we got 45 minutes coming at y'all. Y'all gonna have a blast today. And we're going to kick it all off with the moment of truth. If you are new to the program, this is an icebreaker. We're going to get to know Coach Taneka Rubin a little bit different. That's right. This is our version of Two Truths and a Lie. So before the show, she's already picked 3 unique facts about herself. But as the title goes, 1 is cap. It is pure fabrication. KT, he don't do cap, but we got a secret weapon. We got you. That's right. Her friends, her family, her players, her former coaches. Y'all are watching this right now, and y'all can help guide us to victory. We got 60 seconds to do it as a team, and I'm feeling pretty bullish. Let's go, Coach. Give us your 3 facts.
I've lived in 6 different countries. I'm ambidextrous, and I understand Spanish and Portuguese pretty fluently.
Kevin, I don't know. What's the difference between Spanish and Portuguese? I don't know. I'm gonna say she can speak fluent, Kevin. Even though I have my okay,
not speak, understand.
Okay. I'm gonna say she could do that because she's played 5 years overseas. I didn't see where she played exactly. Let me take it back. I saw the team names, but I didn't see what leagues those were in, Kevin. So that's going to be a unique one from that perspective. I do believe she's ambidextrous, especially with that layup. You don't just do what she do on that basketball court. I know she can go both ways with the ball, Kevin. What was the first one again, Coach?
Lived in 6 different countries.
And that was the easy one. That's why I scratched it from my memory. Lived in 6 different countries. I'm gonna say the only thing that can trick us up is if she lived in 7, Kevin. Maybe it was 5.
Well, she played in 4 different countries, B.
Okay. So that's outside of the United States. So that's 5, Kevin. That's 5.
Well, she's trying to get us with a number.
Okay. So where your heart leaning, sir?
That's the one I'm leaning with. I'm going with she didn't live in 6. She only lived in 4.
Okay, and you think she can? She understands fluent Portuguese and Spanish, and that she can go with both hands. She can give you that work either which way you want it. Okay, Coach, we're gonna say number 1 is not the truth, Coach. Okay. We think you're playing with the numbers. Let's go, give it to us.
Okay, so the first one is true, and I also and I'm not ambidextrous. Oh man. It's all right.
That sucks.
You were right. You were right, Coach Kev. So look, I did play professionally in 4 countries, but I was born in Germany and then I lived in the United States. And so
there it is.
Golly. Yeah,
I thought you were gonna get it.
Yeah, math is your friend. You know what I'm saying? Even Louisiana.
I hate math. So now I want to get it.
All right, y'all. That's a tough loss, Kevin. That's a tough loss. That's kind of like knock the wind out of me. But you know what? To give you the win back, go to her social media platform and listen to some of these motivational speeches, and it'll show you what to do when you lose and how to behave after you lose.
I don't know, B. Jones. The way she just lied to us, I think I'm gonna unfollow her, man. I don't appreciate being lied to like that.
Well, Kevin, I'm gonna tell you something. I've been working on this all day, so I got 3 things I want to talk about. Well, 3 T's that I got to talk to you about on how to, coaching. And I just feel like there's a better way for you to communicate. We'll talk about that later on. Look, Coach Rubin, that's how you talk to your teammates. Ain't that right, Coach Rubin? It's about time, baby. All right, here we go, Coach. We're about to take them on a journey. This is all about your career, your success, your down, your ups. Everything that you've done has brought us to this point, which has been a beautiful, beautiful movie that Disney can make. But you know what you got to do before you go on any road trip, right, Coach? You got to get comfortable in the chair. You get the radio right, get the AC pumping, and then we need you to take that right hand. Come on, lift it up, Coach Rubin. Everybody out there watching, let's go. Get the right hand up. Reach over your left shoulder. Grab that seatbelt. And buckle up, click, clack. This is about to be crazy. All right, this is what we need. We about to take this thing to a whole nother level. And I'm not just talking about this 45 minutes of fun. We're talking about the game of women's basketball. We're talking about the story, the people, the players, and the passion. We want this show and this platform to take this thing to a whole nother level, and we need you to help us to do it. That's right, family. You can do 4 things right now, 4 free things that won't cost you a penny, but it'll help us to grow the show. Number 1, just hang out with us to the end of the show. That's simple. The algorithm loves it the longer you watch. Number 2, we need you to hit that like button. And I need you to get you a pen and a piece of paper and start writing your first verses to your book. And I need you to look over with that same energy, grab that finger and hit that like button. We need this show to bubble all the way up to the top. I'm talking about number 3. Where are my point guards at in this thing? I need all the people that love to share, that love to tell stories and be a part of something to help others. Share this episode. Let's run the numbers up on it. Tell it out. Tell your coworkers, your colleagues, your classmates, your friends, your family. Let's let them know how dope Coach Rubin is. And also, I got a feeling her basketball program is going to give you some reason to talk as well. And then last but not least, subscribe to the Vibe. Become a part of the SLT, the Sports Life Talk tribe, our family, and help us march on to 10,000 subscribers. That's a number that we got from the heavens. That's what God told us. Y'all focus on 10,000, and I'm going to do the rest. So we're going to get 10,000, and we would love for you to be a part of what we're trying to do for the game of women's basketball. Coach Rubin is the Eagle Nation. Is Montverde going to show us some love on this one? Is Sierra Vista going to show us some love on this episode?
Absolutely.
Hey,
Absolutely.
Can't be said any better. So y'all know what we do it in family style. Everybody get your fingers up, and we about to smash that subscribe button together in unison and move a mountain. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boo! Yeah! Oh my goodness. The energy is like, Kevin, I got goosebumps. We got all these new friends and family that's rocking. We've been to Montverde a couple of times, right, Kevin? We've had some players and coaches from Montverde, so this is exciting. This is another opportunity for y'all to join the family. Coach, everybody that just joined and they smashed the subscribe button, we want to show them special attention. We want to tell them how much we appreciate them. We want them to throw an emoji in the chat. You get to pick the emoji of the show, man. What is the emoji that we're using for today's show?
A 100.
Ooh, the red 100? I like it. I like it. We keeping it 100 today, ladies and gentlemen. Throw it in the chat. Let us know you're rocking with us. What we going to tell those folks, KT?
I want to tell them thank you and welcome to the SportsLifeTalk family.
Welcome to the family. We take the word family serious. We don't do fans. We don't do followers. We do family. You are now part of our family, no matter how big or how small. You mean the world to us. Help us to grow, and we promise you we're going to keep working hard. It's time to get this thing kicked off like the opening half of a football game, Coach. You ready to do this? We about to get to know you on a different level. It's not just about basketball. It's about Coach Rubin, the person. So welcome to the Sports Life Talks initiation.
All right. Excited.
All right, Coach, before we officially welcome you into the Sports Life Talk family, you got to go through our initiation. So to start your journey across the SLT Burning Sands, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Okay, I thought long and hard. It's hard to pin down 5, but I'll give you the top I'm thinking of. You quoted one of them earlier. I'll say Jay-Z. And then I'm going to go a little more new school now. I'll go J. Cole, a guy by the name of Blast. I'll go SZA, and then I'll add in a gospel artist. I'll add in Lecrae.
Oh, I just heard some new Lecrae joints that was fire. Blast, that's the one with this got the X in it, right?
Yeah, it's like BL.
I've never heard his music, Kevin, but I'm a diehard J. Cole fan. Of course, you know Hove is him. I love it when coaches recognize the reference. I don't think the kids don't be recognizing that when I say allow me to reintroduce. Go do your research. Stop doing that. Go do your research. All right, Kev, you got a tough assignment in front of you. They ain't talking about guarding Coach Rubin with her only right-handed self. I need you to I need you to tell us what are you going to rank Coach Rubin's top 5 today, KT?
All right, Coach, I like to rank everybody's top 5. The highest you can get is 24. The lowest you can get is 8. That's our dedication to the great Kobe Bean Bryant.
Okay.
B. Jones, for this one, I'm feeling real 22-ish. Let's give it 22. We'll give it 22.
Okay. That's not bad.
That's not bad at all, Coach.
Kevin, I think she wanted more though. I can see the thirst. I can see that. I can see that competitive spirit in her eyes, Kevin. She looking like 22.
Well, maybe we can make those 2 points up later on in the episode.
Okay.
He does award extra credit, Coach. Just keep grinding through this thing. Keep your head up. Respectfully.
All right, Coach. So who is your favorite superhero and why?
I'm about to lose 2 points. Because I'm not a superhero type of person, but I will say this. I'm going to go with Catwoman.
Ooh.
And the only reason I go with Catwoman is because as a coaching staff this year, we all had to choose a superhero, and I'm Catwoman. So that's why I chose Catwoman. for no other reason than that.
That's a dope reason in itself. That's probably one of the better reasons that we've had on the show to choose Catwoman. And plus, Kevin loves some Halle Berry.
I'm about to say, the fact that you said Catwoman and I can mention Halle Berry, give her 2 more beats.
Oh, you made it too easy, KT. You made it too easy.
All right, Coach. So we asked the superhero question because we see coaches of your caliber as a superhero. We know that Catwoman has her own theme music. So what would your theme song be?
Oh, man. Bring 'Em Out by T.I.
Bum, bum, bum. Bring 'em out. Bring 'em out. Yo, what's that? Bring 'em out. Bring 'em out. Boom. Hey, that might be one of the dopest basketball songs, too. Because I agree with you. That was one of the ones that when people were doing the warm-ups, T.I.P. Right? That was a dope song, Kevin. I like that.
I remember my college days going to a club and that song came on, too. And I'll tell you about that later on, Coach. It didn't go well for somebody. All right. So what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
Man, so much. But what I'll say is that you can learn from anybody. Is you can just learn from anybody. And if you have an open mind, growth mindset, then you're open and willing. You can go as far as you want to in anything.
All right. So we're going to take it back for a second. I want you to really think about this. Do you think that Taneka, the hooper, could play for Coach Rubin, the coach?
I'll say absolutely yes.
Why do you think you can play for yourself?
I do try to approach coaching high school athletes in the way, just remembering how I was as a student athlete and what I needed to hear, what I would have responded well to, what I understood, what I didn't understand. And so I coach from that perspective. And so that's why I say yes.
All right. So B and I, we're going to produce a movie that's centered around you. The one thing that we're missing is a lead actress. Who should we get to play you in the story of your life?
Halle Berry.
You making this real easy. B. Jones, give her one more. I know it's going to go over our budget. But she mentioned Halle Berry herself.
I was actually thinking of the other Halle, the young girl that played
Halle,
she played Ariel in The New Mermaid. That's the way I was gonna go.
Haley,
yeah.
That's a good one. I'll go with Haley. I don't know. Either one. I was saying Halle Berry because we talked about Catwoman. So
I don't think it's enough AI to get them wrinkles out, though. I mean, you look young, Coach. Look,
you watch your tongue. Watch your tongue.
We're gonna go with somebody young and vivacious. Got some energy.
It does not look her age.
Then ain't gonna nod off on the set.
Anybody gonna nod off on Halle Berry? You better stop it. All right, Coach. So this is the most important. This is the most important question that I asked during the initiation. B and I would love to eat, and when we love to travel. When we travel, we got to eat. So we come down there to catch a game. What's that one food spot we go into, and what is your go-to meal there?
Oh man, the go-to meal, I don't even. Okay, so I'll give you a restaurant. It's one I just discovered. It's called Ava Mediterranean, and it's kind of an upscale. I'm a foodie, so I got but I would just say a good, nice steak meal with their pita and hummus platter. But it's a good restaurant. We have something in Florida called Magical Dining where you can go to all the upscale restaurants for a low price. So you got to come during September and y'all check out Ava Mediterranean.
Coach, you had me at steaks, but I do. Now my wife and them are way more challenging, or they challenge their palates. I'm a little bit more reserved. Kevin is he ain't eat nothing but chicken tenders. but I love some of that hummus and the pita. If they do it right, it's elite. I'm talking about it is super with the what's that green stuff? I can't think of the name. It's like a little green oil.
Chimichurri. Chimichurri.
Hey, on the steak with the little potato wedges, Kevin, it's one of one.
That is the 4th time you said my government name.
Oh my goodness.
Then you compared me to a toddler because I only eat chicken tenders, which is not true.
I did say a toddler.
Which is not true. I eat more than chicken tenders.
Okay. Cheeseburgers.
I'm not sick of you. All right, let's move on with Coach's show for you and I get into it and just how I go. All right, so to everyone that's watching this, thank you. The initiation is complete, but now the real conversation begins. We want to hear from you. Drop your top 5 music artists, your favorite superhero, and your go-to food spot in the comments. Your answers may just show up on a future episode. And don't forget to tap in and go to our website, sltugonext.com, to discover more of our amazing guests and who's a part of our amazing family. So Coach has survived the initiation. That means one thing. It's time for me to pass the ball to B as he officially reintroduces our newest play cousin, Coach Taneka Rubin. So go ahead and take it away, B.
Coach Rubin, welcome to the family. I got a ski skirt right on into this thing. I'm gonna tell y'all why, because I'm only supposed to get 12 minutes, 12 to 15 minutes to ask my questions. But if y'all could have seen this resume that comes along with Coach Rubin, you would understand this interview could go probably 6 or 7 different ways, and we could spend all 12 to 15 minutes talking about any one of those, just one of those important things. But we'll kick it off. We'll kick this off and thank everybody for that's in, share the show. Let's get the numbers up. Y'all make sure y'all telling everybody about this. But Coach Rubin, let's take it back to the beginning. And I don't know where that beginning happened, because I heard you got dual citizenship. You was all over the place, but we're going to take it back to the beginning of your basketball journey. When did you fall in love with the game of basketball?
Oh man, that's a good question. I saw my dad playing basketball with his Army buddies. And so I was young. I was like 4 or 5. And so I picked up the ball and just started dribbling. But really, when I watched Loving Basketball, I saw how far the game could take me.
Well, Coach, it's taking you far. As a matter of fact, it took you here, there, and all everywhere. but you know what? People can look at your resume and be like, "Dang, she cold. She's done it all." But if I had the way of get it out the mud into a face, it would be your face, Coach. Because it seemed like every time all of these beautiful moments that have happened in your career, I rewind the film just a little bit, and it started from pretty much nothing, or it started from an unideal situation, even going back to the tumultuous senior season in basketball. That was crazy when I heard the words come out of your mouth when you said, "I was injured to start the season off, missed it, and still had to figure out a way." So I'm thinking to myself, okay, she worked hard. She got on. No, you went to a community college. You really, so the stuff that you're talking about is not just, it sounds great. It's like you lived it. So walk us through that senior year. How did you overcome those injuries? What was your secret sauce and able to preserve to get to that end game? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, there's a lot of people that see that 4 or 5 year plan, and they don't have the determination. You know what I mean? They don't have the durability to push through that mentally. Coach, talk to us about that.
Man, how did I push through it? A big part of it was my support system. So I have a really good family. So my parents, they would see me down and they would push me and just remind me of what I said. I want to have siblings who, we joke and we kind of hard on each other growing up, but they saw me during that moment and realized I needed a little bit more softer love. And so they pushed me as well. My coaches, teammates, just having people around me who reminded me of what I said I wanted to do. And then on top of that, I was really blessed with a good doctor. I know that can kind of make or break people. I had a really good doctor, and he understood intrinsic motivation. And so he motivated me in a way where it was like, I knew at a certain point, I don't know if you know about ACLs, but you got to get that range of motion quick, or the scar tissue stops your knee from bending for a long time, or you got to redo the surgery. And he was like, "Look, I'll give you $20 if you can have it bent by this time. I'll give you $20 more if you can have it bent." And so as a teenager, I'm like, I knew I needed to get it bent. But like as a kid, you may not do the work. But he understood how to tap into that extra motivation. And so it was just a process and had a lot of lows, but the support system helped.
So you did all that work. You went through the pain, you gutted it out, but at the end of the day, you was like, "All right, I'm ready to hoop again." And you looked at your cell phone and wasn't no emails. Wasn't no coaches calling you, knocking down your door. You literally had to take the grinded out route, and you went community college, and eventually that took you to an HBCU, one that I love, FAMU. But what was that part of the journey like?
That was tough. That was humbling. And I think I needed it as I look backwards. Like, you need to be humbled and understand there are players who are much, much, much better. And there's a process attached to everything. And so the junior college route prepared me. I was just telling a coach the other day when I was at UCF, like, I needed to be a junior college athlete so that I could learn how to develop emotionally as a student, as a player. I had to get my game a little bit tighter and to get my knee time to really prepare. But that was a journey all in itself.
And so you do what you need to do. I think I read somewhere you was averaging like 11 points a game at FAMU, and you decided to, hey, the journey ain't done yet. I still got some more legs in me. I got another 40 minutes I'm gonna give y'all. Hey, you decided to go overseas. England, Portugal, Spain, Romania. Kevin was counting them out in his head over here. But you went and played in a lot of different places, Coach. I think it's two stories behind it. Number one, to make that determination that, hey, I want to play overseas. That's one side of it. But to make it overseas and sustain that type of success to where they invite you back and somebody else wants you. That's the other side of this coin nobody want to talk about. A lot of people said, hey, I want to go play overseas, but very few get that opportunity to be the one American on one of these ball clubs. Walk us through that journey, Coach.
Man, it was actually a long waiting process. So I went straight from leaving FAMU. I went to London and I went as a student athlete again. I got my master's paid for, and I was a student at University of East London while playing on their pro team, which is the London Lions. But after I came back, it was like a year, some change of waiting for my first pro contract. And that was another humbling moment where it was just like, God, am I gonna get the opportunity? But I had a fire and like this drive, and I knew it was meant for me. I just had to kind of learn some things. And I felt like it was a divine learning process where I had to learn some things before the door opened. And once open, another grind in itself, but I was able to use what I learned to, find some success in some pockets there.
Well, a lot of people, they say that coaching is giving back to the game, and they talk about how they coach hard and they help these young ladies to achieve their dreams. And ultimately, every single coach, that's why when we say that superhero, that's intentional. That's part of our spiel, our stick, right? Yeah. But the superhero thing is real because we know what you guys do is super, super hard. But to add on top of this, somebody who doesn't stop at the whistle and doesn't stop at the baseline, you kept this thing going. In 2019, you took and I tried to build it up as much as I could to help y'all understand. But in 2019, you not only took the coaching title and all the other stuff that you accomplished, you added something else to your resume that, like I said, we could spend 30 minutes just talking about the book, Winners Win. And I haven't read the book yet. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I got it in my Amazon cart. It's only $14.99 right now. Y'all better get it while it's on sale. Don't wait till Black Friday. But Coach, you added the distinguished author to your title, and to me, that's a legacy like anything. And I get it. We got YouTube, we got videos, and people can record stuff, but to have that book, that posterity of your words, your mind put on paper for the world to see, and for that to carry on through history, it's just huge to me, Coach. What made you decide to write that book, and how hard was it? That's something that always bothers me. I'm like, man, 98 pages. I can't write 6 pages worth of stuff down. You put it all on 98, Coach. Walk us through that, Coach.
Man, everybody has a book. It's in you, Coach. But I will say, what made me write it was just like a burden, but like a good burden, probably like the same one that got you guys started with your podcast. Like I felt like I had to get this out into the world. And what it was is just me drawing wisdom out of my journey. There were so many things that I hit from just being a teenager and learning to understand and what it looked like to become a professional athlete. I have some faith-based principles in it, but just telling a story that will help not just athletes, but people to learn how to become the best version of themselves and what it looked like for me.
The first line of my book is going to be, and I wanted to hit him, but I knew that guy was calling Sports Life Talk. Look, I'm just messing with you, Kevin. I'm just messing.
I'm the him that you want to attack. Okay, that's great. That's great.
Okay. I'm gonna come up with my first line. I'm gonna send it to you for your approval, Coach Rubin. So you know what? A lot of people don't like reading. Let's just be real. Yeah. especially somebody else on the set. I'm not a great reader myself, but I love to talk. But I know what I can do. I can scroll that social media. You said, you know what? I'm not gonna stop at this book because some people ain't gonna buy a book, but people will jump on your social media and they will scroll and they will stop and they will listen for 90 seconds to 2 minutes. And I think I probably listened to over 15 videos you got, and it was probably a dozen or so more. Who was the inspiration behind the social media channel and really putting out your stories and breaking them down into little micro stories? But each one of them had something that you could take away. Each one of them was so powerful and magnetic. It just drawed you in. Even if you just said, I'm going to listen to the first 10 seconds, you found your seconds like, I'm going to listen for another 20 seconds. I'm going to listen for another 20. Let me see what you got. Okay, let me see where this thing go. Because that's how powerful these social media clips were. Who was the brain behind that whole project?
Me and my mom work really well together, and so we're business partners. And I think she may have suggested it, and I got into it, and I was like, man, I don't like how I sound, but just repping it out. But then hearing people say, man, I listened to this video that you did, and it helped me. And so I was like, let me do some more, and I help more people. So that was that.
Is there one that's your favorite? Because of course, that's my way of teasing. I got my favorite one that I said, oh, which one is your favorite, Coach? Which story was it? The ones about the injuries? We was talking about mindset.
Nah, it was one that was a while back, but it was about burning bridges.
Oh,
you can't burn a bridge and then try to figure out how to cross it again or something like that.
My favorite line, and I wrote it down. It was making excellence a habit. I said, "Oh my goodness!" People always want to do what's right when they're in front of everybody, and I want to play my best, but that success don't come from when the lights on. The success comes from doing the small things in the background. But one thing kind of scared me though, Coach, is because you talk about how you had a good support system around. One of your lines was that if you don't have the right support system, create it, make it. I said, God, ain't no excuses with Coach. You better have strep throat or something or not. You're gonna get on this line because
right
and do this running because ain't no excuses with Coach Rubin.
That is funny. Absolutely, you got to create your environment you want.
Well, tell us. We know you're super smart. We know that you borderline genius, if not 10 times over. Tell us about Taneka Rubin, the coach. If I had the opportunity to get an Eris Luster on the show or to talk to a Holland, we're going to text Holland after this. We got your coach on here because she was part of that championship run. What would they say about you? Or Jelani Cambridge? What? I know Jelani got some stories for us. What would they say to us about playing for Coach Rubin?
They will all have stories, and they all probably make you laugh because I love joy. I like joy. I like to be. I understand you got to work hard. But you can have fun doing it. And so they'll tell you about that. But also, I take pride in being a mentor, being the person that I needed as a young girl. And so I'm someone who I'm going to listen to you. I'm going to speak wisdom to you. I'm going to give you advice, even if you don't ask for it. I'm going to read your body language in your face and say, all right, what's going on? And then Coach T, no, you got to tell me what's going on. Tell me when you're ready. Go back in and we'll talk later. But just someone who's an ear and a voice, especially at Montverde where their parents aren't there. They don't have, they got the dorm parents, but they're high school kids and they don't have their parents there. And so just thinking about how I was when I went overseas, and I was an adult by the time I went overseas. Just imagine how they come over here 15, 16, 17 years old, and some of them from different countries. I just always thinking about how I can support them in their journey.
Do you find it harder? Because you talk about them being high schoolers, but let's just be real. These are the best high schoolers in the country, and these are high schoolers that have been told probably for the last 6 or 7 years since they was in the the Blue Star 30s that they were the next coming of Paige Beckers or whoever it was at that time. And you get them on Montverde campus, and you got to tell them like, y'all can't play as all-stars. Y'all got to play as a team because the teams y'all playing are full of all-stars, and they are really good. The Luhis, the IMGs. I mean, so the competition is super fierce, and you got to get everybody to play that role. Is it hard to get those All-Americans buy-in?
Most of the time. But I won't say the buy-in, but just understanding that, hey, you have all these other great scorers or great whatever, fill in the blank, on the team. First of all, don't have to do it all by yourself. Trust your teammates and understand how to play with other people. Like that, you mentioned Lester. That was one of her things that she really, really leveled up in. Like when we first got her, she is using all of this space to dribble. Like, cause she was used to everybody getting out the way. She has ISO game and she's making something happen. That's not gonna happen here. First of all, you got to learn how to do something quick, efficient, less dribbles, less space, less time, and work with other people, and just understanding how the game flows. But yeah, there's a challenge, but they eventually get it when you hold the standard.
Well, you got it right with Eris, because she went on Alabama, and I think the game, we literally sat there. She put up 14 or 15 as a true freshman. I wouldn't be surprised if she was like on the all SEC teams with her and Michaela Blakes. Well, I know it's a lot of people that's watching this, and they like, man, I just can't hear because she got Montverde on her. Tell the world what we gonna see out of Montverde this year. Is it last year was a shocker. I'm gonna be real. We was watching it on national television. We was like, oh, my stars. Clutch my pearls. IMG versus Montverde in the finals again. And it was World War III. They got their lick back, but I know it's some dogs over there. I'm talking about some. I know it's some of them young ladies over there in that purple and gold that's ready to get turned loose, Coach. Are y'all gonna set the world on fire this upcoming season?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You said it. We have dogs on this. We have competitors. This year, we're undersized as opposed to the other years. We have to play really fast. We have to be dogs on defense. And so I'm really confident with the girls that we brought in that they have a competitive mindset. We were in the gym. This last week was our first week in the gym. We were only in there for 3 days, and they were going at it. We had to be like, okay, guys, chill, relax. We got college coaches in the building watching you guys. So for me, it shows that I would rather have them have to tone them down than to try to pump them up. And so it'll be good. And the coaching staff is on fire too. It's a lot of energy.
Well, we huge fans of the coaching staff, but me and KT want to know what we got to do to get one of them practice invites. I want to see a Montverde practice. Man. I want to see the intensity in this day. You know what I mean?
Pull up.
Hey, let's go. We coming to Florida, baby. I'm gonna get my sunscreen ready. My melanin.
It is hot. It is hot.
Uh-oh, I hit the wrong button. All right. Coach Rubin, welcome to the championship round. I actually used up a little more than my 15 minutes today, but Coach, we gonna play a game. This is called the championship rounds. It is our version of Would You Rather, okay? So for this one round, though, we make it very special because we don't leave it to words. We leave it to me and Kevin's favorite hobby, and that is the sneaker game. That's right. We love sneakers. Basketball and sneakers are just synonymous, Coach. You know how they go. If you look good, you feel good, you play good. So for this episode, on the count of 3, we're going to get you to say, hold that sneaker. All right, Coach? When you say, hold that sneaker, Kevin and I picked a pair of sneakers out of our collection that we want to show you today. And whichever pair that you like the best, that host will win this episode's game. So, it's whichever shoe that Coach Rubin can see herself rocking or something that she thinks that is super dope. You with us, Coach?
I'm with you.
All right, Kevin, you got your heat? You ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
All right, I got mine right here too. All right, Coach, it's on you. When you say hold that sneaker, we're going to get it going. All right? 3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker. Ooh. Oh, I see I got the Montverde colors. I see it was strategic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Now, this is to wear or to play basketball in?
It's your choice. It's your choice.
Whatever you want to do in them.
Hold on. Okay. There we go. Hold on. Let me fix my camera.
Oh, man, I like both of them. I'm not going to lie to you. But Coach KT, I like yours the best. It's the colorway.
Oh!
I know you like mine the best, Coach. I appreciate that.
I know.
Thank you so much, Coach. That was
For sure.
impeccable taste. Yes. I will definitely be wearing these when we come down there.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good one. They're both nice, though. Come on now.
Yeah, they both are nice, but it's the one that's better. We ain't got to keep trying to help him out, Coach. We good. He good.
I'm gonna see if I can find my royal blues, my blue and black.
Oh, really?
I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. I know he did. Now we're gonna play. Hey, I'm just feeding into the IMG versus Montverde. I'm just trying to keep it classy, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it competitive. Nah, Coach, I'm just messing with you. Although you hurt my feelings, and we'll talk about that off the set. I just had this whole line. I'm sorry. I had this whole line about how winners win and how I'm a winner, and now I don't get that moment.
But you can't use that line, can you? No, you can't.
I feel deprived. A whole week and a half worth of practice, and I feel deprived. All right, Coach, let's get them up out of here. The title of the show is You Got Next. This is a moment of manifestation because as much as we love to talk about the past, everybody's following you now at Taneka_Rubin for good reason. It's something in there for everybody. But now that everybody's become super in love with your journey, your story, they supporting you, we all want to know. And we want to hear from your mouth. What's up next for Taneka Rubin? What does the future hold for you?
Oh, man. I want to build a very successful student-athlete development program at Montverde, which is what I'm doing. But I also want to build my own brand, which is student-athlete development through Winners Win, to be, world recognized and something that impacts athletes all over the world.
Hey, say it. Couldn't have said it no better. That's how you think big. That's how you think big.
All right, Coach, do you have any shout outs that you want to give?
Oh, man. How many do I get?
Well, we've had somebody that came over here and gave shout outs for like 15 minutes, so you got a minute to get some shout outs.
I won't do you like that. I'll group them together. I want to just shout out my family for always having my back. Shout out my coaches from high school all the way up, all the way through. And right now, I'm gonna shout out my coaching staff that we have this year, Coach Jones and Coach Sam, for coming in. They're new, but their energy is impacting the entire campus. I mean, people are like, man, who's the coaches? Like, oh man, T, I see you got some good staff you're working with. And for me, it brings me joy every day to come to work and be like, I know that these guys are going to bring me energy, whether I feel good or not. And it gives me faith and excitement about our year and the season that we're going to have with the girls.
All right, Coach. So this is a part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. Tell them my story, and I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
Missy Odom. She's our senior. She's one of our seniors this year. But what's so dope about Missy is she's doing something that hasn't been done on the women's side and it hasn't been done on the men's side in a long time. But she's being recruited at the D1 level for basketball and softball. She's topping the nation on both. So Missy Odom, you got next.
Top 40 4-star Missy Odom, super fan has got the opportunity to hang out with her uncle. He coaches as well. Her godfather, he coaches as well. Awesome. So hey, that's a dope one. Missy, you already know we've been trying to make that thing happen. We're gonna be reaching out to you super soon. Good. Let the world know that you are up next. Your ticket just got punched and you are now on the clock. So I need Missy.
That episode gonna be full of just Missy Elliott songs. So
I was just about to say, I already got 2 Missy puns ready to go. So Missy, get your top 5 ready, and it better include Missy Elliott. And find us somewhere to eat because we're gonna have a blast, and we're going to share your incredible journey with the SLT family. Coach Taneka Rubin, you got next. You are an icon, Coach. You are a trailblazer, a pioneer, one of the hardest working persons in this game. You are super special. You are extraordinary and elite. You deserve a yeet. You are amazing, Coach. I could have probably went 30 more adjectives just today. But we're running out of time. Wop. Let's go. Thank you so much for being on the show, Coach. We appreciate you. We got to get you back. We got to get you back after Montverde win that Chipotle Nationals. And I'm gonna need you to give me that shirt in the 2X. I'm gonna need that 2026 Chipotle Nationals in the 2X because we coming out. Thank you so much for being on the show. Thanks for all our Montverde, Sierra Vista, FAMU family. Thank y'all, everybody that tuned in and watched this episode. If you're just a fan of women's basketball, we appreciate you for hanging out. It's not too late. That's right. Become a part of the family. Smash the subscribe button. Hit the share button. Send this out to all your people. And if you do any of those things, make sure you throw the 100 emoji in the chat so we can reach out to you and we can tell you how much we appreciate you. We take that time, ladies and gentlemen. That's how much we want to meet each and every one of y'all if we possibly can, even if it's just digitally. And if you see us on Montverde campus, definitely come shake our hands. We would love to know who you are. If you want to be on the show, now, Missy is a 5-star. Okay, I get it. So her ticket has been punched, but there's 5 stars out there, it's 4 stars, and it's 2 stars that are doing 5-star type things. They need to be on this show and need to have their story told. Hit us up. Go to our website, sltugotnext.com. Tell us a little bit about who you are, why you feel like you got next, and we're going to reach out to you and give you an audition to be on the show. It is just that simple. It is just that easy. That's the 900th time that I gave out that invitation. And listen, a handful take it. So it's on you. The power's there for you. And lastly, make sure you download the show in audio format. That's right. This whole You Got Next experience can be taken on the road with the podcast. Wherever you listen to podcasts, Apple or Spotify, keep all the laughs, keep all the energy, the stories, the positivity and inspiration going forward with the You Got Next podcast. Kevin, well, I've had a blast. I feel like a winner only because we got Coach on the show. And as you know, winners win. And we win in the day. So, Coach, thank you so much. KT, take us home.
Well, Coach, B. Jones was like texting me out through the week saying, hey, do you want to try to charge up her and Coach George in a game of 12? So I'm just letting you know that B. Jones is extending an invitation. I don't know who's going to be his partner because it's not going to be me.
Hey, she ain't ambidextrous, KT. All I got to do is guard her to the right side.
Yeah, Coach, how tall are you, though, Coach? How tall are you, Coach?
5'9.5".
Okay.
And it don't matter if I'm ambidextrous. You gonna think I was.
I'm gonna file out, Kevin. That's all I know.
Me too. I'm gonna play hurt like on Martin. That's what I'm gonna do. But Coach, thank you so much for rocking with us. Whatever you need from us, please let us know, and we got your back. Man,
thank you guys for having me. We got to get y'all size to 2X. We got to get you some Montverde gear. Seriously.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't have me crying on here. Don't have me on there crying. Hey, Coach. I'm on the road doing shows, putting my Mac down, Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chattown. Yeah. And the crowd being yelling, bring them out. All the hot girls yelling, bring them out. Let's go. Sports Life Talk Nation. We love y'all. Stay safe. Be blessed. Respect each other and love one another because together we are better. And listen, tough times don't last, but tough people do. So keep dreaming big. Because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet!
I knew you had next because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this. Yeah. Sports Life, talking this.